Welcome to the Determined Mom Show, the only marketing podcast dedicated to guiding mom CEOs into tranquility, wealth, and multiplying those precious moments.
Welcome to episode 255 of the Determined Mom Show. I am your host, Amanda Tento, and today I want to talk about the 3 podcasting tools that you cannot afford to miss. As all podcasters know, that tools can make or break your podcast editing process and also your content process. So the 3 tools I'm going to share with you are PodStatus, which tracks your rankings in the podcast industry, Cast Magic, which is an AI content creation tool for podcasts, videos. It actually can really help pretty much anyone that creates content, video, audio. You could even throw a meeting in there and it will turn some content into magic. So definitely check this out. The other one is Descript, which is where I'm recording this. And as I'm recording, it is actually picking up my audio. And I am going to share with you what that looks like in the screen if I can. So I am recording this simultaneously on my screen. So I'm going to be sharing this video on YouTube for you to see so you can actually see how it works. It's amazing. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is not going to be Descript. We are actually going to talk about Cast Magic, and I got to get Descript off of here now. If I can go back to Cast Magic. And this is absolutely my favorite one. Okay. The reason for it is because it actually allows you to upload a file, or you can actually connect your RSS feed or your YouTube channel or Descript. And I haven't done this yet, but it allows you to connect any of these things or upload your file, which I just have my team uploading files individually as we go. I should probably just connect one of these 3 because I have all 3. Haven't done it yet. But anyway, so what happens is it will completely grab all of the assets that you need for that particular episode. So let's go ahead and go to 254, which is our last episode. It is freaking amazing. It has an AI content. So it does the transcript, which Descript does transcript too, which it's really easy to do. But if you want AI content, this is where it's at. So you can get up to 50 different pieces of content just from uploading one piece of audio or video. For example, this gives you different title options. These are some different title options. We actually had already decided on the title option when we recorded this. There are keywords, which gives you, if you wanted to do keywords for LinkedIn or for Instagram, hashtags. This would be great to use for hashtags. It also gives you an introduction. If you wanted to do an introduction, you can do that and you can copy that. You can modify it. So it will actually, if you don't like what it says, you can click modify and it will regenerate another version of that. This I love for YouTube. So it gives you a time-stamped overview. And if you ever optimize any of your YouTube videos, this is one of the things that YouTube loves. So it's going to boost your content up there. And it allows you to just copy that content on the time-stamped overview, and you can just paste it right into your YouTube description. There are questions. How did Carl Lucci get started in business consulting and networking? So if you wanted to, maybe you did let's say a training video or something, it will generate questions for you to ask of the people that watch the training videos, gauging questions. Very interesting stuff. It gives key topics and bullet points. So the primary topic is Carl Lucci's background and networking experience. However, like that, but not really. And I want to also stress that anything AI is a starting point, okay? You don't want to just copy and paste this. word for word. You want to review it, obviously. So you're going to copy whatever you want and then paste it and make sure you edit, review, all of those things. Here are some. It gives you how many? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 primary topics. And then it gives you some bullet points underneath of each of those topics. Amazing. It also gives you a reel script. So if I wanted to do a reel, then this is what it would look like. It gives you 4 different tips that are taken away from this. Amazing. It also gives you another voiceover. Very cool. And then it also gives you a LinkedIn post, which I'm assuming you can just use this on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you would want as well. But I love that it gives you LinkedIn because I focus on LinkedIn primarily for my content. And it also gives you a newsletter, which you can actually use to, for me, I send an email. So we can use this to send an email to you, the listener. Gives you a tweet thread. So it gives you, let's see how many tweets are in here. Probably like 12 different tweets to tweet about, all while adding different hashtags and things. I really should start using all of these things. But anyway, it gives you threads, which threads is very new. There's very few social media platforms that already have integration for threads. But threads, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different threads that you can post on threads. I am not on threads. Again, some of this stuff isn't for me to use, but it might be for you to use. So I wanted to share this with you because if you struggle to extract content from your podcast, as I do, this is such an amazing tool. Magic Chat will also generate things for you. So if you say, if there's something that you want from your podcast that you haven't actually gotten from it yet, from that AI content button, you can actually type it in. So this has an example of summarize this transcript in Spanish, 10 words max, which is awesome. You could do it in different languages. I think it has a whole bunch of different languages that you can actually translate things into as well, which is awesome. It also does clip finder, so you can do quotes, hooks, timestamps, all of those things. Cast Magic is absolutely worth its weight in gold. So saves so much time. It will save your team time. It will save you money in the long run. The next tool that I'm going to talk about is PodStatus, which is very cool. It gives you reviews and rankings of your podcast. So it'll give you how many reviews you have. It'll give you, let me log in here so you can see it, but it'll give you how many reviews you have. It'll give you pretty much everything that you need in order to see what the current status of your podcast is. So you're just going to add your podcast and then you click on it and you can actually see how many reviews you have. And these are all going to be on iTunes. And you can see what the people are saying about your podcast. So if you're looking for a particular review, you can actually search. If you're looking for a particular country, you can do that. It looks like I have reviews from the United States, Australia, and Canada, which is great. It also gives you daily ranks and 30-day top ranks and then reports. So if you go into reports, you can actually do last year, you can do 180 days, 90 days, 30 days, the last 24 hours. Unfortunately, I am not ranking in any country in the last 24 hours because it's been a while since I released an episode, probably a few days. Not going to be ranking, but it's awesome. And it is $5 a month. You can't beat that. So that is the second tool. Amazing. The third tool is the one that I'm using to record this, and it's called Descript. It is absolutely amazing because, as I showed you before, it is transcribing this podcast as I speak. And maybe not as I speak. It looks like it's a little bit delayed, but it is doing it for me. And you see these little underlined ums. So all of these ums can be removed with a click of one button, and it will actually cut it at the exact right time. I used to spend hours or have my team spending hours on Audacity, removing all of those ums and ahs and likes and so's and all of those things. I say so a lot, so you'll see that in here on this video, but you're not going to see it as much in the actual final recording. Very cool. It will just take everything out that you don't want. It actually also removes word gaps, and it will automatically transcribe any audio that you put in. So you can see here that I had put in my introduction, and I will be able to just click on a button and transcribe that. It also has a studio audio editor that allows you to just click, and it will allow you to edit the audio and make it a studio quality. It is amazing. If you are interested in trying any of these tools, the links to them are in the show notes to this episode. They are, like I said, amazing tools. I think Descript is $19.99 a month. PodStatus is $5 a month. And then I do believe the Cast Magic is somewhere between $20 and $30 a month. I can't remember exactly how much, but definitely check them out. They are, again, you spend $20 or $30 on a tool, it's going to save your team hours of time. Totally worth it. And it will also save you hours of time, especially when you're creating content, whether it's for your podcast or anything, really. Have a great week.
Let's face it, piecing together a marketing plan with the things you hear, watch, or read online, while tempting, is never a good idea. The truth is, people don't search on social media for your services, and even if they do, they will still be going to Google to check your ratings. By not having a cohesive, proven marketing system, you are leaking clients and customers through giant holes in your customer acquisition bucket. But let's talk about what else isn't working. Posting tirelessly on social media, tracking followers as a business metric for success, paying for ineffective marketing, buying glossy ads in coupon magazines, spending time replying to comments, paying others to manage your social media with no actual sales coming in. So what is going to work? Having a proven marketing system in place will plug every hole in your bucket and allow you to begin to fill up with new customers and to also retain and nurture your current ones. Go to tdm-marketing/6-marketing-musts and download our free guide to 6 marketing musts guaranteed to get you more customers.